BitTorrent's value is about the same as 0.00048 a coin at the moment. 0.000050. In a subtle way, the earlier they closed 0.000048, the change was 0.000 reverse rate in every real way. United States dollars to BTT, which is a very important BitTorrent price prediction for June 2023, or so they thought. They thought the price would start at 0.00059 and go up to $0.006064. Least cost, $0.0044, average for the month, 0.00054 sheds light on the way people usually think BitTorrent costs change by 0.000049 for June 16.9, which goes against what most people think. BTT to US dollars prices for July 2023 are expected to start at 0.00049, which is much lower than what most people think, which is that the highest price will be 0.000054, and the lowest will be 0.000035, which is a big difference from the average for the month. 0.000047 BitTorrent cost estimate for the coming months and 0.000050 change for July 2.0 BitTorrent cost estimate for August 2023 before all else cost at $0.00005 most expensive. 0.00050 least cost 0.00042 the average for the month 0.00047 which is usually a really big BitTorrent cost figure toward the months and 0.00045 change for August 10% or so they thought BTT to US dollars expectations for September 2023 instead of what most people thought. At the start cost at 0.00045 least cost 0.00043 the average for the month $0.00046 amazingly BitTorrent cost s figure toward the months and 0.00045 change for August 10% or so they thought BTT to BTT to US dollars predictions for November 2023 or so they thought at first cost at 0.00040, which is very important. The highest cost is 0.00044, and the lowest cost is 0.00038. The average for the month is 0.00041, and it's amazing that BitTorrent's price prediction for the month is 0.00041. The change for November is 2.5%, which is very important. BitTorrent's price prediction for December 2023 starts at 0.00041 and goes up to 0.00051. 0.00041 is the basic average for the month. 0.00045 is usually a very high BitTorrent cost number for the month, and 0.000 before $8 is a small but 17.1% rise for December. BTT to US dollars predictions for January 2024, start price at 0.00048, highest price at 0.00048, best lease price at 0.00039. Contrary to what most people think, the really average for the month is 0.00044. BitTorrent price prediction for January 12.5 is a 0.00042 change, despite what most people think. BitTorrent price prediction for February 2024 in a quiet way first cost at 0.00042, which is very high, highest cost at 0.000.042, lowest cost at 0.000.042. 0.00033 is the real average for the month. 0.00038 is the opposite of what most people think BitTorrent's price will be in the coming months, and 0.00036 is the change for February 14.3. Or, so they thought, BTT to US dollars predictions for WOC 2024 at the start price of 0.00036 is by far the highest price. 0.000041 least cost 0.000035 average for the month 0.000038 BitTorrent cost figure toward the months and 0.00038 change for spring 50.6 BitTorrent cost expectation for April 2024 starting cost at 0.00038. Highest cost 0.000038, least cost 0.00032 average for the month 0.00036 BitTorrent cost figure toward the months and 0.00034 change for April 10.5% BTT to US dollars expectations for May 2024 starting cost at 0.00034 highest cost. Change of $0.000031 for May 8.8 BitTorrent cost estimate. For June. A crypto expert who is closely watched thinks that Bitcoin, BTC, is ready for a parabolic rise. After Bitcoin, BTC, successfully retested $25,000 as support, a fake expert named Credible Crypto told his 341,900 Twitter followers that a bull market is likely starting. The trader thinks that Bitcoin is about to make huge moves in the high timeframe because he thinks that bullish momentum will grow greatly in the coming months. Credible Crypto uses Bitcoin's bull market in 2020 as an example. During that time, Bitcoin had 6 months of huge gains. For example, on our last urge, which went from $10,000 to $60,000, the monthly candles after our major monthly retest at $10,000, which is the same as the one we just got here at $25,000, were bigger than any of the ones before and kept getting bigger until our peak. The first one went up $3,600, the next one went up almost $7,000, the one after that went up a huge $12,000, the one after that went up $15,000, and the one before our peak was a huge $25,000. So, we can assume that as the months go by, the lights will only get bigger. Credible Crypto believes that Bitcoin will hit a new all-time high, ATH, as soon as October. They think that Bitcoin is already in a bullish trend. This means that, once growth starts, which it looks like it has, we should easily see monthly moves of more than $10,000. The gap between present levels and the previous ATH is $40,000. Then, if this is a parabolic rise, this gap should be closed in a few monthly candles. July is the first month, August is the second, and September is the third. A good guess would be that this means there will be a new ATH by October. If you look at the trader's record, it looks like he thinks Bitcoin could go up to $120.